Every day, your cat is watching you. Every blink, every sigh, every door you shut behind you, they notice. But what if I told you that the things that hurt your cat the most are often things you do without even realizing it? Some are small habits, others are everyday choices, but each one chips away at the trust, happiness, and quiet bond your cat treasures so deeply. Let's explore them, one whisker-breaking truth at a time. Number 1. Ignoring their greetings. When you come home and your cat rushes to the door, tail high, eyes wide, that isn't just curiosity. That's love. But if you hurry past them, distracted or glued to your phone, you've missed the most emotional moment of their day. To them, it feels like being ignored by their best friend. Number 2, speaking loudly on the phone. Cats can't understand conversations through screens. All they hear is your voice, louder than usual, more energetic, and with no person in sight. It's confusing and sometimes frightening. They wonder, are you upset with me? Or someone else? And quietly slink away, hearts heavy. Number 3, changing your routine too often. Cats love rhythm. When you sleep late, eat at odd times, or shift their meal schedule, their world tilts. It's like the sun suddenly rising from the wrong side. They don't need perfection, just a little consistency to keep their small world steady. Number 4, shutting the door on them, especially the bathroom. You think you're just seeking privacy, but to your cat, it's betrayal. They think, why can't I be near you? What are you hiding? Being with you, even when you brush your teeth, is a sign of loyalty. Being locked out hurts. Number 5, leaving for work without saying goodbye. You rush out, keys in hand, focused on the day. But your cat, half asleep on the couch, watches the door close and waits. Just a word. A gentle scratch behind the ear, a simple "see you soon" is enough. It tells them, you matter to me even when I'm gone. Number 6, ignoring their favorite toy. That old feather one they nudge toward you isn't just a toy. It's a connection, a shared ritual. When you ignore it night after night, they wonder, did I do something wrong? They don't need hours of play, just a small moment together. Number 7, scolding without understanding. A knocked-over glass, a scratched couch. Before you raise your voice, remember your cat isn't being bad. They're expressing something, stress, boredom, or simply being a cat. To scold without understanding is like being misunderstood by someone you trust most. Number 8, using strong smells in the house. Cats navigate their world with scent. Strong essential oils, cleaning sprays, or scented candles may smell pleasant to you, but to your cat, it's an invisible fog that makes them feel unsafe. Even their favorite room can feel strange. Number 9, forgetting to clean the litter box. To you, it's just a box. To them, it's sacred. A dirty litter box isn't just unpleasant, it's a betrayal of their need for cleanliness. Would you want to walk barefoot in a bathroom that hasn't been cleaned in 2 days? Number 10, touching them where they don't like it. The belly, the base of the tail, the back paws. Every cat has zones they guard. Ignoring their signals, a tail flick, a twitch, a stiff body, breaks trust. Consent matters, even in cuddles. Number 11, not giving them high spaces. Cats feel safe, confident, and calm with height. Without cat trees, shelves, or window perches, it's like taking away their castles. Give them a view, and you give them dignity. Number 12, forgetting their name. You might think they don't care, but cats do recognize their names, especially when spoken with love. If it's only said during scolding or mealtime, it becomes a signal of disappointment, not affection. Number 13, leaving them in total darkness. Yes, cats see in low light, but not complete black. When you go to bed and the house is dark, they aren't just alone. They're blind in their own home. A small nightlight can be a comforting ember of safety. Number 14, free feeding without engagement. A bowl always full may seem generous, but it removes the thrill of the hunt. Cats were built to stalk, pounce, and earn their food. Food puzzles, timed feeders, or short pre-meal play sessions bring purpose and joy to their day. Number 15, leaving all their toys out constantly. When everything is always available, nothing feels special. Rotate toys, hide them, and bring them back like surprises. It's not just fun, it tells your cat, I see you. I want to play. I care. Number 16. Picking them up when they don't want it. Just because they're soft and cuddly doesn't mean they always want to be held. Respect their mood, signals, and independence. A heart held too often against its will eventually withdraws. Number 17. Playing too roughly. What starts as playful wrestling can turn into fear. Cats don't always know the line. Chasing, grabbing, teasing can make them anxious. Gentle play isn't weakness, it's respect. Number 18. Spraying them with water. They don't understand it as correction. All they know is someone they trust just punished them with fear. There are better ways to redirect behavior without leaving invisible scars. Number 19. Not giving them quiet spaces. TV blaring, vacuum running, doorbell ringing. Your home is full of noise, but cats need peace. A cozy corner, quiet room, or hidden nook lets them rest and heal. Number 20. Assuming they aren't lonely. Life is busy. You work long hours. But your cat waits, not because they're helpless, but because they care. They notice your absence, your distance, your silence. Sometimes it breaks their heart. If you've made these mistakes, don't worry. We all have. Every moment with your cat is a new chance to do better, listen closer, and love deeper. The truth is, your cat's heart is more delicate, devoted, and attuned to you than you ever realized. Which of these surprised you the most? Have you seen any of these signs in your cat? Share your stories in the comments below. If you love cats and want to understand them better every day, like, subscribe, and tap the bell, because your cat's heart deserves it. And sometimes it's the smallest gestures that make the biggest difference. A soft brush of your hand, a gentle scratch behind the ear, or even just sitting nearby without trying to touch them. They notice. Every little interaction adds up, building trust or slowly wearing it down. Watch how they move around the house. Do they follow you from room to room, or do they stay hidden? When they hide more than usual, it's often a silent signal that something in the environment has unsettled them. It could be a new smell, a sudden noise, or even a subtle change in your behavior that you didn't think they'd notice. Pay attention to the times they choose to be close. Cats don't cuddle randomly. When they curl up beside you, rest their head on your lap, or nuzzle your hand, it's not just affection, it's a declaration of trust. And when you respond with distraction or irritation, even unintentionally, it chips away at that trust, little by little. Notice their eyes. Cats communicate so much through their gaze. Slow blinking isn't laziness or sleepiness. It's a way of saying, I feel safe with you. Rushing past them while they offer this sign, or scolding them while they look at you, can make them second-guess that safety. Consider how they react when you leave the room. Some cats will follow quietly. Others will sit and watch, waiting for your return. Both are signs of attachment. Ignoring this or leaving without acknowledgement can make them feel unseen, even if you think it's trivial. Feeding time is more than just nutrition. It's ritual, it's interaction, it's connection. Even if you're busy, giving a moment to make it a shared activity, talking softly, tossing the kibble, letting them chase it, turns a mundane task into a meaningful experience. Without that, it becomes routine and mechanical, stripping away joy. Observe how they respond to new objects or changes in the environment. Cats are incredibly perceptive. A new couch, a rearranged shelf, or even a small appliance can cause stress if introduced abruptly. Moving slowly, letting them explore at their own pace, and offering reassurance makes these transitions smoother. Watch the little things they offer you. A paw placed gently on your arm, a soft meow, or a playful nudge with their head. These are invitations. Invitations to interact, to bond, to share a moment. Responding with patience and affection reinforces the connection. Ignoring them can make them withdraw, questioning whether their gestures matter. Pay attention to their sleeping spots. Cats often choose places that feel safe and comforting. If you move them or disturb their rest, even with good intentions, it can stress them. Let them have their chosen spaces, and you give them autonomy and security. Notice their reactions to other animals or visitors. Cats are territorial and sensitive to changes in their environment. When a new person or pet enters the home, patience and observation are key. Forcing interactions or neglecting to give them space can increase anxiety. Respecting their boundaries strengthens your bond. Look at their grooming habits. Over-grooming can indicate stress or discomfort. Under-grooming might signal illness or depression. By observing and responding appropriately, you're not just caring for their body, you're nurturing their emotional well-being. Notice their play patterns. Play isn't just fun, it's essential for mental stimulation, exercise, and emotional health. Interrupting it too often, or forcing them into games they don't enjoy, can cause frustration or anxiety. Watching and joining at their pace keeps it positive. Pay attention to their reactions to sounds, even quiet noises. A closing drawer, a humming appliance, or footsteps in the hallway can startle them. Sudden reactions aren't overreactions. They're your cat navigating a world that can feel unpredictable. Gentle reassurance or creating calm routines helps them feel secure. Notice how they react to your emotions. Cats are sensitive to human feelings. Anger, sadness, stress, or even excitement can affect them. They may mirror your mood, hide, or seek comfort. By staying mindful of this, you can provide stability and calm when they need it most. Notice how they react when you pick up objects or move furniture. Even small changes can unsettle a cat because they rely on familiarity to feel safe. Giving them time to adjust and observing from a distance shows respect for their comfort and keeps their trust intact. Watch the way they communicate through their tails. A flick, a swish, a puffed-up tail. Each movement tells a story. Ignoring these signals can lead to frustration or even fear. Responding with patience helps them feel understood. Pay attention to their vocalizations. Meows, trills, and purrs aren't random sounds. They're their language. A short meow may be a greeting, a soft trill might be excitement, and a drawn-out yowl could signal discomfort. Listening and responding appropriately strengthens your bond. Notice how they approach new spaces. When a cat cautiously steps into a room or investigates a new object, they're testing their environment for safety. Rushing them, shooing them away, or showing impatience can make them wary and less confident. Watch for subtle changes in behavior. A normally playful cat who suddenly hides, a social cat who becomes aloof, or a confident cat who starts pacing, these are signs that something may be off. Observing these shifts allows you to address physical or emotional needs before they escalate. Pay attention to how they interact with you during quiet moments. Sitting nearby, resting their head on your lap, or curling up against your side is their way of sharing peace. Interrupting these moments can make them feel undervalued or anxious. Notice the way they greet you in the morning or after you return home. The excited leaps, soft meows, and head bumps are their way of reconnecting. Missing these signals because you're rushing or distracted is missing an opportunity to affirm your bond. Watch how they respond to routine changes. Even small shifts, a different feeding time, a new spot for their water bowl, a sudden absence of a familiar object can create uncertainty. Observing their comfort level and adjusting slowly helps maintain a stable environment. Pay attention to their grooming rituals. Cats spend a lot of time cleaning themselves because it's comforting and essential to their health. Interfering, rushing them, or being critical of shedding can unintentionally stress them. Respecting their grooming process reinforces trust. Notice how they react to affection. Some cats lean into touch, while others may stiffen or pull away. Recognizing these cues and adjusting your interactions ensures that your love is received, not resisted. Watch the way they play with shadows, strings, or small objects. These moments are not just fun, they're essential for mental stimulation, physical exercise, and emotional balance. Ignoring these playful urges too often can lead to boredom or frustration. Pay attention to their eating habits. Eating slowly, pausing, or eating in multiple sessions is natural for cats. Rushing them, forcing them to eat, or changing food types abruptly can create stress. Observing their preferences helps them feel secure and cared for. Notice how they respond to temperature changes. Cats seek warmth and comfort naturally, whether it's a sunny spot, a blanket, or a cozy lap. Denying access to these spaces or forcing them into uncomfortable areas can subtly diminish their well-being. Watch for moments of independence. Cats value autonomy, and moments when they retreat to a perch, a closet, or under the bed are essential for their mental balance. Respecting their need for solitude is as important as sharing affection. Pay attention to their interactions with other pets. Whether it's curiosity, caution, or playfulness, cats have unique ways of communicating with other animals. Observing their body language ensures safe, positive interactions and prevents stress. Notice how they respond to changes in your tone of voice. Cats are highly sensitive to emotional cues, and shifts from calm to loud or abrupt can create anxiety. Maintaining a gentle, consistent tone fosters trust and comfort. Watch how they react to your routines. Even simple acts, like putting on shoes, grabbing a bag, or opening a door, carry meaning for them. These routines signal departures, arrivals, or interactions, and paying attention helps them feel secure in their world.